The Manhattan City Commission will continue with 4 on the commission for now. Commissioners agreed last night that appointing someone to fill the unexpired seat previously held by Wynn Butler was the best path forward, but differed somewhat on how to proceed. Commissioner John Mata noted having a special election could create unnecessary confusion for the public, something Peter Opelt and the rest of the commission agreed with.
The other point that I agree with you, but mine is more timing, because if we do the election, then we don't get that 5th seat filled until January, and we have some very important decisions that we are making that I think should be made with 5 people.
I concur for the same reason.
Commissioner Karen McCullough motioned at last night's meeting to appoint past Commissioner Linda Morse, who retired from the commission at the end of last year.
So often, most of the commission are from the west part of Manhattan, and Commissioner Morse is from Northview, and I think we really need to hear from those people. I've never known anyone that I've served with that's been more active in attending various things and reporting back well on it.
Mata, however, motioned to appoint past Commissioner Mark Hattasol to fill out Butler's remaining term, noting he was ready and willing to serve despite his defeat in the November election.
All of us had to run campaigns. They're not fun things to do. And if we're going to look to one of the former commissioners, I would probably lean to the one that was ready, willing, and able and went through the pain to get back on the commission.
Both motions died for a lack of a second. Commissioners agreed to return next week with up to 3 potential appointees each as they look to expedite the process to fill the seat. The next commission meeting will be on May 28th at 6 p.m. in City Hall. Last night, Karen McCullough was appointed to become the new mayor pro tem, and she will also serve out the remaining term on the law board that Butler had been serving. Meanwhile, former Mayor Butler appeared in Manhattan Municipal Court Tuesday morning with his attorney for the first time since his May 8th arrest for an alleged DUI crash into a liquor store. The 72-year-old entered a plea of not guilty despite RCPD claiming in its May 9th arrest report that Butler's blood alcohol content exceeded the legal limit. The incident caused over $1,000 in damage to the Candlewood liquor store. No injuries were reported, and Butler resigned from the commission the next day. A status hearing in the case is now scheduled for 4 p.m. on June 26th. Well, it's been 3 weeks since a tornado devastated the city of Westmoreland, and damage estimates are coming more into focus now. With more on that, here's KMAN's A.J. Shaw.
At Monday's Potawatomi County Commission meeting, County Appraiser Robin Knobloch noted through her own investigation the estimated loss in value to the city is around $2.6 million. This included 17 properties that were total losses and 10 properties that were extremely damaged and are non-livable. In addition, about 43 other properties sustained minor to major damage. 4 parcels just beyond the Westmoreland city limits also sustained an estimated $400,000 in loss, including 1 property that was brand new that just was completed in March. Emergency Management Director Jennifer Murrow told commissioners also Monday that the Small Business Administration toured Westmoreland and concluded that 33 properties would qualify for SBA low-interest disaster loans, with representatives on hand this week to answer any questions from concerned citizens. In other business on Monday, Potawatomi County Health Department Director Leslie Campbell noted the department was offered a donation of a memorial bench and planters to honor Anna Miller, who died in the April 30th tornado. She was an administrative professional with the health department for 28 years. For News Radio, KMAN, I'm A.J. Shaw.
Meanwhile, as the Potawatomi County Commission prepares to expand from 3 to 5 seats in January of next year, uncertainty remains over how the change will impact appointments to the Planning Commission in the future. Currently, the Planning Commission consists of 10 voting members, with 2 appointed from each of the 3 county commission districts and 4 members appointed at large. If each of the 5 future commissioners are allowed to appoint 2 individuals each to the Planning Commission, it will result in 8 of the members then being concentrated in the southern half of the county, which some of the Planning Commission see as an unfair representation of the interests of the county. They've proposed a map to more evenly distribute Planning Commission members by area rather than population. County Councilor John Watts says the Planning Commission was overstepping their duties by proposing how members should be appointed, noting the decision lies solely with the County Commission. Further complicating matters is the fact that anything approved now could also be undone by the future board in January. Commissioners Greg Wright and Pat Waxelman both liked the proposed map, but questioned how the proposed areas would be distributed among the 5 commissioners. Commissioners agreed that the matter be the subject of a joint work session between the 2 boards was the next best step. Memorial arrangements are set for a Manhattan chiropractor who died unexpectedly last week. Dr. Greg Postier was the owner of Postier Chiropractic near 3rd and Bluemont. He was vacationing in Colorado when a tragic accident occurred May 14th, according to a social media post by the company Monday. Further details have not been disclosed, but the 38-year-old, who was known to be an avid outdoorsman and catfishing champion, died while partaking in one of his hobbies. Jorgensen Malone Lundin Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. A memorial service will take place at 2 on Friday at Rock Hills Church. All appointments at Posterior Chiropractic this week are canceled, with staff noting patient appointments will not resume until after Memorial Day.
Good morning, I'm Mitch Fortner with sports. Yesterday morning in Arlington, Texas, it was the KU Jayhawks that won the first game of the Big 12 tournament as they beat K-State 2-1. KU will have a bye today. Meanwhile, K-State is back in the 9 a.m. game today. It's an elimination contest as they take on the 4-seed West Virginia from Globe Life Field. Locally, congratulations to the Wamego High School boys golf team. As they ran it back for the second year in a row, they are the 4A state champions. As they defeated second-place McPherson by 11 shots. Manhattan High finished in 5th at 6A in Garden City. Bobby Wood Jr. homered twice as the Kansas City Royals beat the Detroit Tigers 10-3 for their 5th straight victory on Tuesday night. This afternoon, Kansas City will look for the 3-game sweep at Kauffman Stadium with first pitch at 1:10. The Royals earned 31-19, a game and a half back in the American League Central. And the injured person in the alleged May 6th assault at a Dallas nightclub in which Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice is reportedly a suspect has asked police not to file charges. A man was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, including swelling on one side of his face. Rice is working with the Chiefs this week as they begin their off-season practices. He was arrested last month for his involvement in a May 30th 6-car crash in Dallas that left at least 7 people injured. I'm Mitch Fortner with sports.